Yo, what's happening?
Hey, what's up? Caught me with my phone in hand.
That's all right. It's all right.
Phone in hand. I'm trying to make sure I got an easy way of hitting the chat because my laptop sits further than an arm length away from me. So like using this to hit the chat room is kind of difficult. What do you think of my koozie?
It's not too bad. Not too bad.
Hey, so I made that one with the cricket.
I was gonna say, did you get your cricket skills going on there?
I got my cricket skills going on there. Check this out.
2021. That means I want to know where the lake trash is 2022 next.
This is lake trash tour. You see that says tour. I'm gonna have a lake trash tour this year. Not just lake trash. It's gonna be a whole tour this year about like how lake trashy I am.
Anyways, oh man, what a week. Another week of all kinds of fun stuff with Star Wars Day, and we're calling it Star Wars Week, and another overall giant failure that we call Funko.
You know, you think maybe the F is for failure? Maybe we've been confused what the F is for.
Awesome.
I mean, the F might just be for failure for sure, man. I mean, I guess I haven't thought about it like that. It could very well just be for failure.
Now remember, lives like this is probably why we never get on the lotteries. I think we're already blackballed.
Oh yeah, I'm convinced I'm blackballed.
Because we trash him so much. You know, but it's one of those things that, you know, you keep wanting to go to, you keep wanting to see because you like them so much. But the way they're doing business now makes no sense.
Oh well, reality hurts. I mean, you know, that's the problem. A lot of times, you know, when people start speaking the truth, that shit hurts sometimes. And look, I'm convinced that like the F stands for failure. I think you're onto something there.
It's very possible.
They're definitely not doing a very good job. That's for sure. I think that they just released it, and you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. They just released the Wolverine today that was supposed to release on the 11th.
And I couldn't tell. They wouldn't tell me in the store if they had the other ones. But they did release the Wolverine. I did pick mine up.
See, here's my problem with that scenario. Like, look, everybody here knows I love Funko. I'm never going to quit collecting Funko. I'm not even going to try and be that person, right? At least today, I'm not going to try and be that person. But I wish they'd stick to a date. You know what I mean? Just stick to a date. If you're not going to stick to the 2nd, which is what we all expected them to drop, and you put it off to the 11th, well, then stick to the 11th.
I mean, right? The only benefit we get is at least it's not like the Kong and Godzilla where we just don't get them.
I mean, but
or the gold Stormtrooper, we don't get them.
I mean, just stick to a date. I mean, if you pick a date, stick to the date.
Yeah. I agree because originally when they pre-ordered said it was supposed to release on the 2nd. I woke up late, was thinking, okay, well I missed out on them, and then I go on. It's like, oh no, it got moved to the 10th.
I get that.
Okay,
I get it. Things happen. They had to move it. I'm with you, but then stick to that date. I mean, don't say, well, they're here now. Time to say, whoa. That went against what they tell us their policies are. Remember that. They tell us that their policies are that they have to release them on the street date.
Yeah, well, they're also telling us that they're, you know, and mind you, we all know by looking at stuff, the Target stores are confusing their card policy with Funko policy, and they're only allowing us to buy one.
All right,
I'm just not going to sit here and argue with the Target because
I've seen their policy, right? I've read their policy, and it doesn't distinguish cards from Funko. So I understand where they're drawing the line in the sand because it doesn't take Funko out of the equation. It just uses this broad spectrum of like you're only allowed to buy one exclusive. I mean and it doesn't say one exclusive of Funko or one exclusive of the cards. It just it's not drawn out well enough in order to like interpret it the right way that it should be interpreted, right? I mean, they're just missing the interpretation in it because it wasn't spelled that way.
Yeah.
I mean, they spelled it in a way that if I looked at it, I would say the same thing. I'd be like, it says one.
I mean, I can't complain too much because technically Target's doing, I think, what we all wanted them to do.
They are.
To a certain aspect of, you know, they're trying to stop this card craze or slow it down a little bit.
No, they're going to stop it.
But they're stopping this by by limiting, because if a guy can only buy one $40 box,
Yes,
how much can he flip it for at that point? He's wanting to buy multiple
$150.
ones, so he's now having to spend more gas in order to drive to multiple targets to get cards.
All right,
So
let me tell you the problem with this scenario. And once I explain to you the problem with this scenario, you're going to agree with me, right? So I have actively worked for Walmart on and off for a long time. And so you get to see all of these different kinds of crazes, right? And these things that happen. Well, these guys come in and they wait in line for 8 hours. I just seen them wait the other day, 8 hours. They followed these poor ladies back to their vehicles and harassed them all the way back to their vehicles, wanting to buy more cards, right? So now you've got somebody's mom or grandmother or daughter, God forbid you, being followed by these guys that are harassing them about selling them more cards. I mean, so that's the first part of the creepiness. That's part one of creepy, right? Part one. Part two is they have someone physically follow this poor woman from store to store to store. Not like walking behind them. They follow them in their car so that they can tell everybody else where they're going. Would you want someone following your mother or your grandmother or your daughter store to store?
And then I think that's half the problem with these people that are just being, flippers and all this other stuff to try to sell stuff. I mean, I don't agree with it. I don't think it's fair and there by any means. And it's a crazy craze. I don't do cards and everything like that.
Jesse Lou in the house. Let me crack
Mustache.
this beer open. I'm gonna get my Lake Trash Tour 2021 going on today. Just in case everybody wants to know, this is called Gumball Head. Gumball Head's one of my favorite beers in the entire world. It also gets me drunk in like one beer flat. So
the end of this show may be pretty interesting.
The end of the show might be it for me.
I've got my usual rum and coke as I have lately.
Then the other problem is, right? Appreciate you, brother.
Oh yeah, appreciate you.
The other problem is nobody is monitoring the lines, right? So Walmart doesn't monitor the line. Target doesn't monitor the line. These guys, eventually they get 20 of them deep. They're only putting out 5 of these optic decks that they want. There's 20 guys in line. One of them decides this line and he walks in front of everybody. There's nobody monitoring the line. So now you have 20 guys all getting in a fight and an argument. And it's more than any store or company would want to handle. And no matter how much you say to them, look, y'all are causing your own problem, they don't want to hear it. Right? They don't want to come to the reality of I am causing my own problem, right? That I am my own enemy at this point. And so and that's going to be the problem. And that's the problem that we're fighting with. And they will wait in a store for 8 hours to get their hands on that deck of cards. I mean, 8 hours straight. I have physically been there while they have done it. They have waited 8 hours straight to get their hands on these decks that never showed up. That's because these guys are getting smart and they're getting someone to bring them in the front door and then they're walking out our back door. Because they don't want these guys following them around. It's creepy. It's creepy and uncalled for.
No, I agree with it. Like I said, I think the whole card craze has gone absolutely crazy and it's nuts. But it was going off some comments. I don't really have a beard. I keep it trimmed. I keep it. Well, it's not as trimmed as I would like it to be, but I don't really have a beard going on. It's just the camera's up more close today. It's usually a little further back. It's usually more or less in this look than this look.
Man, I forgot I could drop these cool emojis over there in there because I'm a part of the members. I'm a part of the Cool Kids Club. And if you're not a part of the emoji, if you're not a part of the Cool Kids Club, you should probably go down there in the description somewhere and go check that out real quick. Super easy way.
Right down bottom, you can find that join button. That join button takes you to Donut Life. Donut Life is a monthly membership where you can get different emojis here in the chat as well as other things. So there's different tiers for different people.
Mine's actually like I've got like this icing on my donut now. I feel all special and shit.
Oh, you got the next month there.
I am the original OG, original OG. But anyways, I don't really want to talk about them anymore. They're stupid and they're messing up the game for all of us.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. But on the craziness with being able to have this happen, we are going to have a couple things going on today, and we're changing up some forums of stuff just to kind of throw it out because I think I was recently watching an episode with Popular Opinion, BOP, and Nerd Bar, and I guess Nerd Bar kind of started this and thought it was a great idea, and stuff like that to kind of give people fair shares at everything, depending on if you want it, because maybe it's a giveaway that you don't really want too much, and you're winning it because you don't really want it, and it's like, eh. So what we're doing is we're changing it up. We have some giveaways today. Wayne's got one, and I've got a couple of them, and I've also got a huge announcement. Actually, I'm just going to announce it today because we'll announce it again at the end. I will be making some stuff to put on Instagram and things like that, but this bad boy.
Oh, look at
Black
that.
Lightning.
Black Lightning.
Only 3,000 pieces. I plan on giving away at 2,000 subscribers.
2,000 subs.
2K giveaway for an item that's at a 3,000 total pieces. And this is the Comic-Con actual sticker.
That's the con sticker. And I think that only came out in the con, though, right? I mean, that
only came out in the con.
That only came out in the
con.
The
other thing we have, and especially the benefit we have, like we were talking about, where the card people can only get, one item now. When I was at Target today and picked up this bad boy, and this is not a giveaway, trust me, this is going on the box. But they had a whole bunch of these. And I was like, you know what? Of course, they don't let me buy one. But I'm like, let me grab one because I know a lot of people in the chat like these. And we're going to give that away as well. Since it is Star Wars week, and you guys all know I don't really collect a lot of Star Wars, to be honest with you. I ended up pulling this one this week. If any of you guys saw the video, this guy right here, number one of the very early, I think this is a 2015 Funko Pop Hot Topic exclusives. We will be giving him away as well.
Original OG. Original. So the giveaway I have going on is going to be from the video that dropped this past Wednesday. If you'd watched the video all the way through, it told you exactly how to get entered into the giveaway. So, hey, look, I'm not going to tell anybody how to get entered in a giveaway. If you didn't watch the video all the way through, I'm sorry, you should have watched the video all the way through.
And what we're going to do is we're doing something a little bit different. Oh, sorry. Which one do you have?
I have the Beetlejuice. Now, it's just a common. I pulled 3 of these guys. If you watch the video, you'd know that. And one of them was going, 2 of them are probably going to the giveaway pile, but one of them's going away today. One of them will find a good home today.
And so what we're going to do with this is we're going to bring out the wheel. We're not going to do names this week. We're going to bring out the wheel. And the way you get into the wheel, and the wheel, for this, we're going to pull the giveaways from all the wheel tonight. It's going to be all at once. But in order to get your name on the wheel, you got to go through Super Chats. So the way the rules go with this is $3 Super Chat gets you 1 entry, $5 gets you 2 entries, $10 gets you 5 entries, $20 gets you, I think it was that 10 entries. Yeah. I think that's how they
said that right.
I think that's how they did. I know 10. No. 3, 5. Yeah. It was 3, 5, 10, and 20 and whatnot. So whatever you guys want, that will get you on that wheel. And I just had my little notepad right here a minute ago. And we are going to, where the hell did I go? My kids just moved that on me. Kids are always moving everything on me. Here we go. I got my notepad, and we are going to write down everybody's name. So whatever y'all want to do is where we're going to go. And these are big items, mind you. It's Black Lightning is not in it. We're not doing that until we get to 2,000 subscribers. But I know that Darth Vader, I think that's about a $40 pop. So
sweet.
But let's get to this chat room group chat. Whatever.
I noticed we got Slushpool over
there. There we go.
Slushland over there trying to give me a really hard time. KNL, what's going on, brother? We appreciate you.
Slush has got 1,000 subscribers recently too.
Slush is trying to give me a hard time over there. I think he likes my haircut. It looks good, right? It looks good.
It looks good. We got Kano Collectibles. What's going on, buddy? We've got Andy Roberts and family over there in the UK. We got Zach Bonifer. What is happening? Of course, we've got the one and only foul mouth Canadian Slush. What's happening? What else we got? We got Flip Cake. What's happening? What's going on, man? Of course, we got Jesse Lou Comics and Pops. We will count that as an entry, as 2 entries, if you would, as well.
Yes,
and what else we had? Justin. What's happening, man? I appreciate you joining the chat. Where are we at? My thing just jumped on me.
I wasn't following you this time. I'm normally following you, but I wasn't following.
Is that what you that flipped that on me?
Yeah, I normally like follow you. That way I can like talk with you. That way I feel like I'm a part of the shout outs, you know.
We got Comic Book Poser. We got hey buddy, thank you. I want to give a congratulations to Comic Book Poser. He just passed 1,000 subscribers. So congratulations, buddy. Fantastic job over there.
Yeah, he did that fast. Too.
Yeah. He did very good.
He's
got a hell of a channel.
He must have bribed his students to subscribe. I bet that's what happened. I thought about doing that while I was at the high school. I thought about bribing them all. Like you don't want to do work today? Just sub to the pass it around too, by the way.
Exactly.
Just sub to the channel.
All right, so we got Jesse Lou in here, and the only reason, like I said, we're doing some of these.
I think you forgot Andy Roberts. Did you hit up Andy Roberts?
Yes, I hit it. He was like,
you sure?
One. He was the second one.
You sure?
Yes.
All right.
Jesse Lou's got 2 entries.
So,
and
let me ask you a question while you're
go back to this one real quick. Where'd he go? KNL Vader. I still gonna give you my cheers.
So let me ask you a question. I'm not going to talk about new pops. We know what your new pops are. We're not going to talk about pre-orders. We know what your new pre-orders are. Have you seen Funko Gold?
I just saw that this week. I should bring that up real fast. Oh, good Lord. I think Zach's going to. I think I put too
Thank you, Zach. Appreciate you, brother. Truly appreciate you. Here, let me hit Zach, this banner for you. Down for 2. I gotta hit this for you real quick, though. Oh, one of my favorite things to do.
Let me see if I can get that brought up because those things are kind of interesting.
I got it right here. You want me to pull it up?
You got it.
Watch this. I'm gonna make this so easy. You're gonna be like, man, that damn Wayne's on something. Watch this. Boom.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Yeah, these things are kind of interesting. I've only seen the sports ones and of course the Biggie one. They're supposed to be 12 inches tall.
So there's going to be 2 different variances of these guys. So one of these guys is going to be a 5-inch pop, or they're a gold or Funko Gold. One of them is going to be 5 inches at $9.99. Then the other one is going to be 12 inches at $24.99. And that's the road that I'm wanting to see. Look, I know everybody is like, oh no, I don't want the 12. I want the 12. I want the 12-inch figures, right? I am slowly moving into a statue world anyways, so that kind of goes in line with what I've already kind of started doing anyways. Andy Roberts, thank you. Truly appreciate you.
So we got Andy in for an entry.
I am convinced that they are going to start off with Big E. What do you think?
Very possible. I mean, they're showing it pretty prominent as well, so it's hard to tell.
Well, they started off with Biggie in the albums, right? I mean, so think about that. They started off with Biggie in the albums. So I think that it only makes sense to me logically that we see Biggie come right into the very first one of these as him being number 1. And maybe from now on, when they start new lines, maybe that's something that they're going to start doing as a trend, right? They're going to starting the new lines off with the number 1 always being the same person. I hope so. That's the world that I live in. Mm-hmm. I hope that we see number 1 start off as Biggie, because then I'll have number 1 Funko Gold and number 1 album of Biggie, right? I mean,
yeah, you got probably the best Biggie collection I know of.
I need Biggie in my life. I mean, so that's what I hope. That's what I hope. Would you collect the 5s or the 12s though? Which one would be?
I would have to say the 5s, because to be honest with you, the 12s, that's just too big. It's kind of, I mean, to be honest with you, if you stack those up on a shelf, like let's say you decide to take them out, you stack them up.
Oh, they're definitely coming out.
That's kind of creepy, to be honest with you.
Oh no, those are coming out. See, I've already got a plan though. I'm gonna get one of those IKEA glass display cases that you see people use all the time.
Again, thank you, Andy.
Truly appreciate you. I'm thinking I want about 4 of those glass IKEA display cases, and I'm going to start like a statue collection, which would all be out of box, right? So they would fall. Cool. they would fall right in line with my statue collection.
Oh, I did forget to say one thing about the entries for today. All Donut Life members get an extra entry.
Ooh, look at that! All donut life. I'm not. He's not going to give me an entry.
No.
Yeah, are we taking a trip to IKEA? Yes, most likely here in the next like month or so, for sure. I'm going to be taking a trip to IKEA because I've decided that I'm going to start moving in that direction. I think that logically that's what a lot of pop people do after a while, is they kind of start getting into the statues and the figures. I mean, after a while, I think that's the. I mean, I even think we talked to Wink Inc. about it. That seems like the most obvious direction that most pop collectors go.
Oh yeah.
Is next into the statues, right? I mean, and to me, that only makes sense that that's where I'm starting to go. Next week on Monday, I'm going to go ahead and do like a shameless plug. I am going to have that Hulk from Iron Studios. Look, it's phenomenal. I'm going to go ahead and tell you now, it is a phenomenal figure. I mean, it's badass. When you see that video, you're going to be like, man, I've got to get that.
Barbarian has like a couple display cases. I don't know if they're like the IKEA ones or not, but it looks pretty hot. The ones that he keeps in his display case, going from there. So,
yeah, I'm thinking that's like the obvious direction. I see that Andy says that they have quite a few hot toys. It's kind of the direction I'm starting to go. I'm starting to kind of head in that direction. I think that I'm going to go more for the sideshow than hot toys, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
But I don't know. Like I said, so let me ask you. Let me step back into I think what we were originally subbing, which is the Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Did you do anything for Star Wars Day, by the way?
I did by accident.
How'd you do it by accident?
I made the video. I had it posted. It was about Star Wars. Somebody said something in one of our chats about May the 4th. I said, let me go reschedule that video for May the 4th. It was already scheduled for May the 4th. I was like, oh, well, there we go. So
now, of course,
totally by accident.
For Star Wars, I always got to have my man Mando here.
Yes. I also just did a video. I don't have it edited or nothing like that up yet, but I've got one that's my top 6 most expensive Star Wars pops for May the month of May is what I said, because like May the 4th be with you.
Mm-hmm. Now I did do some research because of course, let me pull that back up. There is, of course, you and I started talking about Star Wars and stuff yesterday, and I started thinking, well, what's the top Star Wars pops out there? And I think I just lost it, but let me get that pulled back up. And some of them are quite interesting. I mean, of course, that one, that's number 1. So that started although I will say it's funny because if you guys look at that a little bit, Funkos have changed quite a bit since this.
Yes, Funkos have changed a lot. Weird. Well, I think a lot of your older Funkos all kind of had that same standard stance. The difference was how big they stood. Like it was a medium body, small body, large body, and that just was the way it went down, was just depending on like the size of the body. I mean, it was a pretty standard stance, and I think that's why I overlooked them as long as I did. I kind of wish that I wouldn't have overlooked them as long as I did, because I would definitely have some like real OGs in my collection right now.
Yeah, especially some of these older ones. I mean, I've seen people like I think JKL has a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff. That boy, all kinds of Star Wars.
I would have some original OGs if I would have like thought that far ahead of like what was going on there.
And yes, well, I thought this was originally metallic, but it's labeled as chrome.
Yeah, that's going to be their black chrome, which is kind of cool. It's at least it's not the black and white chrome. They're like black and white chrome, like makes no sense whatsoever.
So let me pull this up real quick because I thought this is one I pulled up at one point that I thought was kind of cool. Wayne forgot about what did he say?
Wayne forgot about the stuff.
Figured him out 2 days early. That's funny.
All right.
The screen. There we go. All right. Add to stream. There we go. Oh, yes. We know how to do what we're supposed to do. All right, so this is some of the ones that they had thought were the 31 most collectible Star Wars Funko Pops. The Flock Chewbacca. Now, I've seen a lot of different Chewbaccas, and for some reason, I think the flocked one was the only legitimate one out there, to be 1,000% honest with you. Because, I mean, come on, Chewie's fluffy. Why didn't all Chewbacca's flocked? I don't get it.
I agree with you on that one being flocked. You know, I actually have the Amazon. Did I say that right? The Amazon version of the flocked Chewbacca. I don't have any of the rest of them. I think that's going back to one of those OGs.
Yeah, well, this game was a 2011 San Diego Comic-Con flock Chewbacca, and I don't think we really had a flock Chewbacca since. Now this one was pretty cool. I know. I think pretty sure JKL has this one. This was the Unmasked Vader bobblehead, the exclusive 2005 Star Wars Celebration. Sorry, 2015. 2015.
More so than you would ever know, Slush. So it seems like every year my wife buys me more for Christmas and my birthday. So I have more I have more than you would ever know. More than you'd ever know. So a lot of it. I even have the selling bag. So I have the selling like suitcase, the selling like backpack, the selling fanny pack. I've got all of that. Great brand. Great guy too, by the way. I mean, great guy, great artist.
Andy says I have an OG Shock Trooper. That's my favorite Star Wars. That's kind of Shock Trooper is kind of cool, isn't it? Well, isn't the Shock Troopers kind of like in the realm of Stormtroopers?
Yes, yeah. That would be right. It's a little bit different helmet, but yeah, it's a stormtrooper basically. I mean, they probably can't hit shit anyways.
Another great one, BB-8, of course, being a classic. But I like this one because he was holding out the flame.
I don't have that BB-8. I have the BB-8 that just a standard BB-8, but I don't have the one holding out the flame.
Yeah, this was the exclusive 2016.
He was lighting the blunt for him.
Like, either way.
He's like, here's your light.
Another really cool one was the holographic Darth Maul.
All of the holographic Star Wars stuff has somehow evaded my collection. I mean, I even like tried for the Obi-Wan. You know, you had to like enter to. I even tried for that one and missed it.
That was a hot one too. This one, Conan. For some reason, there's a Conan. Conan has turned into something kind of like of the Funko Freddy. They keep putting Conan in all different outfits.
There's a Conan everything. There's a Conan for a Conan, I'm sure.
This is the 2016 San Diego Comic-Con as well. And then, of course, this one was pretty awesome. And I liked how they packaged them in a box, too, where they had Luke was upside down.
I guess I never even realized it.
Mm. It was a 2-pack. And I remember seeing this a long time ago going, man, that's kind of cool. Only because the Wampa it's missing his arm. I thought that was awesome.
Well, I noticed that even on the box, they got Luke upside down on the box. You see that?
Inside the box, Luke is upside down.
Yeah, but even on the box.
Oh, yeah, I did just notice that.
I didn't catch that either right away. Even on the box.
Even if you look at the top of the box, you got the Wampa regular, and then, of course, he's upside down. That's funny. Yeah. That's the type of box that you get, and you definitely just don't touch it because that's something so unusual and rare to find.
Yes. So even on the box, that's pretty cool. I like that. I can get behind that.
We've got C-3PO. Why couldn't go without having a C-3PO? It's a 2015 Comic-Con exclusive.
I don't have one in my collection. It's another one of those elusive like unicorns that keeps getting away from me.
Well, I don't think they've produced a ton of C-3PO.
Well, every time they put one back on the Funko shop, I still miss it. I'm one of those people that go. I procrastinate way too much.
Oh yeah.
I need to quit procrastinating.
Here's another holographic Darth Vader. This is
that's an
Paris
OG
Expo.
for sure.
Yeah, those holographic, man. Those things just look awesome. I don't know what about, but apparently there's two different ones. There was a Paris one, and there was also a Dallas Comic-Con.
Southern Comics, what's up? What is up?
That one I didn't know about. This is more the OG Princess Leia. The unmasked.
I think I prefer the OG Princess Leia though over the new one.
Well, this is when she had the Sand Raiders outfit on, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that I prefer her in the OG variant versus like and I don't say that often. It doesn't happen often. A lot of times I look at the OG variant and I'm like, man, they were way off.
Funny.
Yeah. And like they were way off. But this is one of them where I feel like they were closer than normal.
Yeah, I agree.
I think those little goofy white dots in the eyes was pretty stupid though.
Yeah, I agree. Here's that the fighter pilot. Now I don't think they've done many fire pilots. This is a metallic one. 2015 New York Comic-Con exclusive. Of course, I like how the sticker had the old school Funko logo on there. It's how you knew kind of the years of which it had. So that one's always kind of fun. And then, of course, this is probably I think one of the first Han Solo. Which again, the eyes are much more closer. You can tell this is probably a newer one though.
I kind of prefer that one too, but they still need to get those little goofy white dots off of it.
Yeah, because you see it on all these here. This is from 2016. 2015 to 2016 is actually when Funko had changed their logo to what it is now. Oh, I didn't know about this one. This is a silver C3 or E3PO.
Need that silver variant. E3PO. I can't say C3PO to save my life. I wonder if they knew that when they made that character. That some people just were not going to be able to say that without sounding retarded.
Possibly. I don't know. But I think the silver one looks pretty hot. That was pretty cool. This is from Star Wars Rebels, General or Grand Admiral Thrawn. I have no idea who that is. I never watched Star Wars Rebels. How about you?
I've never watched it. I never really got into their cartoons.
Not me neither.
Now, of course,
mind you, there is a new Star Wars show that did start this week. I have not watched it, which is called The Bad Batch.
I haven't watched it neither. I've never gotten into their cartoons. I always feel like their cartoons went a little too adultish. They were a little too adultish. They should have toned it down a little and dummied it down for people like me. I want it dummied down a little bit more. Like I want almost SpongeBob dummied down, right?
Yeah,
I need it. I need it dummied down some for me. So I've never gotten into them. I'm going to check this one out though and see if maybe I can get behind it. Here is our this isn't our Obi-Wan, is it?
No, this is the Qui-Gon Jinn.
Hey, the print's real tiny from where I'm sitting.
It's from the Star Wars Celebration exclusive 2017. Qui-Gon Jinn holographic. This is a classic. If you can find one of these are hard to find. But Luke without the arm, without the hand.
So Andy says that we need to watch Bad Bunch. He said that he said that that's pretty cool. We definitely need to watch it.
I'll probably give it a try. R2, R9. Now, I've gotten confused. So when I started looking up a whole bunch of Star Wars Funkos, I thought there was a whole bunch of just different color R2-D2. But apparently they're not R2-D2s. They're all different, droid names.
Yeah, no, they're all different. That's a different one than R2-D2. So that's R2 what, R9?
R2, R9, yeah.
Yeah, they're all different. They're all just different drones. It's the same thing with their characters, right? They got lots and lots of them.
Mm-hmm. So here's another Star Wars one, Han Solo. A little bit earlier, 2017. You can tell they started getting rid of the whites in the eyes on that one. I started adding more brows compared to the last one. We've got the Garandin.
Yeah, Garandin.
I don't even know what the heck. What is that thing?
I think it's one of those sand people. I think it is. Look, I could be wrong. There's so many characters in Star Wars.
Where's JKO when we need him?
I don't see JKL over there as our fact checker.
Where's JKO
to be like, look here, guys, that's what that is, and you should have known that. That's a pretty badass Luke, though.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of how Luke showed up in the end of Mando.
Yeah, I didn't like the way Luke showed up in Mando. I'm not down with that. I was still all for it. I'm not down with the CG stuff.
Star Wars Rebel Chopper, Imperial Disguise Chopper bobblehead. Again, don't know the Star Wars or the cartoon ones. We got the Star Wars Muff Tunk. I don't know what that is, but hey, he's holding a cup of something.
Well, he's also got 4 eyes. I'd be careful with that one. What do we have here?
442nd Clone Trooper. Would they have 441 Clone Troopers before that?
I don't think so. I think this is probably the division that it's a part of. I had to guess.
Now, see, I tell the difference in that old Princess Leia and this one. Again, got rid of the whites in the eyes. The eyebrows were a lot more, and of course, the different poses. That's the one. That's a big thing. That was a big thing from probably 2016, 2017, when all the poses weren't the same.
Right. Yeah, no, the poses started to change in 2016. You're absolutely correct. That's when they started getting away from this one standard pose that they had there,
Yeah.
where it looked like they were kind of constipated and they were
Yeah.
trying to figure out what was going on.
I mean, right here. This is a 2016 Luke. This definitely looks like this is a most standard Funko stance from the early days that you could even
Yes.
think of.
Yes, he's constipated. He has no eyebrows. All of that's like went away. He almost looks like
See?
a serial killer.
You got Luke. You got Hans. Same stance.
Same stance.
Both ceremonial. Getting there.
Constipated.
Yep. And
So
then
this
the Bistan. What the hell is a Bistan?
I don't know that either. They have so many characters.
It's from Rogue One. And then, of course, you got Qui-Gon Jinn. Again, still same stance, older one. I'm so glad they decided to start changing around the stances as time has gone on.
Right? Me too. That's one of the best things they did. I think that's when they started to get my attention. Is when
Shock Trooper. Is that what Andy said he had?
Yes, that is exactly what Andy said he had, was Shock Trooper. So you know that these helmets, you can actually buy the Shock Trooper helmets and you can buy like the Stormtrooper helmets. Target has an all red Stormtrooper helmet that I'm going to order. I am going to order an all red Stormtrooper helmet just so that I have an all red Stormtrooper helmet.
That's pretty cool.
I might just want to sit here in an all red Stormtrooper helmet. Who knows?
Now that's a pretty badass droid, the black and gold. This is R2Q5. And then, of course, this is probably the original Boba Fett that came out. This was from the Boba Fett droids, San Diego Comic-Con bobblehead.
Check this out. Speaking of original Boba Fett's, I've got to look. I'm gonna wait a minute. When you're done with this, I'm.
Hey, that's the last one. That's the last one.
Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. You're gonna like this. Oh, you're gonna like this. So today I click on Target because I often just kind of browse through this stuff and see what's on there, to see what they have new and to see this stuff. And check this out. This is the OG Boba Fett, the very first one that was ever made, prototype, that just recently sold for like $200,000 or $300,000.
What?
Yes, this prototype, there's only like 3 or 4 of them in the world. Now they are making this guy in his original form. He's got his original, let me get this, got his original packaging there that comes with him. He has, everything's different colors because it was a prototype, but this is a new one. It's no longer the prototype, right? I mean, they just made a replica of the prototype, sold out faster than I could hit the buy button, because I would have definitely picked this one up. This is one of them that I am going to go to Walmart on its release, Target, on the release date, and hopefully they have him and I get my hands on him just to have him. I know that he's not going to be worth that kind of money, but I will have a copy of the original prototype Boba Fett.
That one looks really cool because it's I never knew that. And I mean, I wonder what the design idea was behind the whole multicolor, look to that. I mean, that's just definitely interesting.
Well, it's just a prototype, so I think that they made each part a different color, so that when you looked at it as a manufacturer, right, and you looked at it, you would only look at the leg, right, because it's blue, and you looked at the arm, and you'd only look at the arm because it's yellow. That way, you could get a more in-depth look without it kind of camouflaging the whole thing, right? I mean, that is exactly what the prototype looks like. I mean, that is exactly what the prototype looks like, except it's in packaging, right? And it's not the prototype. It's a replica of the prototype. I have to get me one. I am on that one. And look, if you're going to buy something for a collection because you want it to go up in value, I'm going to tell you that the odds of that going up in value are pretty good. I mean, they are pretty good. You're in the right place at that point. Now, will it go way up in value? Probably not. It'll probably double, if I had to guess. I mean, so if it's $12, you'll probably be able to resell it for $24. I don't plan on ever reselling it, but I'm going to get 2 of them.
That's definitely one to put up. Kind of like it makes more sense, as you said, because with prototype, you have different colors. You know, that way they need to change something, you say, hey, change the blue thing
Yeah.
or the blue leg, or
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, that'd be something even cool that I would consider trying to get too, because it's so different.
That thing, look, I am on it. And when I seen it on their site, I almost fell over because I said, "There's just no way, no way." They do too. They remade the prototype. They remade the prototype.
Yeah, that one was definitely cool. But yeah, so I mean that it's always, it was kind of cool looking at. Again, I'm not as much of a Star Wars person, so I don't really have a lot. I mean, I've got a few items up here, but I mean, I don't have a ton of Star Wars stuff. And you know, so going through the list and seeing all different stuff is just definitely kind of cool.
What do you think about them releasing some of the SDCC stuff already?
I haven't seen it yet, but I don't know. I think it's kind of weird, to be honest with you. Um, I don't think. I think if you're going to release it, kind of release it all at once, just like they have in the past. But you know, I mean, the one thing I don't like about it is the fact that they're releasing it for pre-order. Which, why are you pre-ordering something that's supposed to be a virtual con item? It doesn't make any sense. Then this is part of my, you know, talk about that Funko's failing on so many different levels. Maybe you call it they're trying something different, but I don't know. I call it you guys are screwing up.
I've asked everybody, including you, if they had ever seen this before from Funko, right? Because surely that can't be a new thing, and no one has seen it. So I mean that must be something that they've just tried this time. It's the Batman and Joker 2-pack. It's from the artist. It's from a comic book where it was an artist and the writer got together, made this really cool comic book about Joker being in an insane asylum, which is probably a lot to do with like the previous Joker that we seen that I think was horrible.
Joker from Arkham Asylum.
Horrible movie. Horrible. I will never ever promote like a mental illness, and that's what they wanted you to promote in that movie was mental illness. They wanted you to praise it. I refuse to praise it, mental illness. That's what that's from, and you said it right away, which is pretty cool because you're not a DC guy, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. But that's the one that it's from. He's supposed to be the insane Joker and the Batman from that part, that saga. And when it was on their site, it was on Entertainment Earth. I could have pre-ordered it 15 times. I had no clue that was part of the SDCC Comic Con like release until the next day they put out an article and they were like, "Hey, check this out. 30,000 piece limited run." I don't consider 30,000 pieces limited either.
That's not a limited run.
To me, that's not a limited run. That's a Minnesota has 15,000. I mean,
3,000 limited run. I consider that a limited run.
Anything over 10,000 pieces, I don't consider a limited run. I don't. I just refuse to. That's stupid. That's idiocracy. So that's a 30,000 piece run, and I think that's how they sold it, was the fact that it's limited, right? You know, they're playing these tricks on us. But then they also released these G.I. Joe pins. Did you see those? I don't think anybody scrolled down on the article. I think everybody stopped at 30,000 pieces and jumped over to Entertainment Earth and went to pressing the buy button, right? I don't think they went all the way down in the article, because all the way down in the article, they had these 2 G.I. Joe set pins, and they're 6-inch pins. They're going to come in this commemorative camouflage box. They're kind of expensive. They're like $30 for a pair. So they're kind of salty. I picked up a pair of them. Limited to, check this out, 1,000 a piece. Now that is limited.
Oh, yeah, that's limited.
That's limited, right?
I don't get what they're trying to do with all these pins, though. They're trying to put out, you know, they're trying. And why not focus on the things they're selling? The sodas, the pops. Why you got to push pins? Obviously, nobody's buying the other stuff, the other pins.
Why you want to open that rabbit hole with me?
You gonna do the pins?
No, I'm gonna collect some of the pins that I like. I refuse to collect all of the pins because I feel the same way you do. But what I mean by rabbit hole is Funko has spread themselves out so far, that they're not getting anything right. And I predicted this last year. Last year, I said that they're spreading themselves out too thin. You're
having shipping problems, obviously, and you're not getting yourself out, or you're firing people that you shouldn't be firing, or trying to cut people or bringing new people in that aren't doing the job. I mean, the fact that you can't supply your biggest, suppliers like Target and Walmart with all the correct items makes no sense. The complete failure of the City Lights, Godzilla, and Kong was a complete failure. I mean, everybody wanted it, everybody had to get it, and it was supposed to be Walmart exclusive. I mean, how else do you think Walmart's going to get pissed off when they start finding out other people are selling an item that they paid for exclusive rights for it?
Ta-da! I mean,
Walmart's definitely going to get pissed off with that.
Doesn't take a genius to figure that out, right? If other people are selling my exclusive that I haven't received, it's going to piss me off. And the funny thing to that is they are still to this day putting out Walmart exclusives. Funko's like, oh, this is a Walmart exclusive. So I want you to hear like my theory on this, because I have a theory on what's going on. Walmart has said that they're no longer going to have any Funko exclusives, which I think will eventually end in not having any Funko Pops, is where I think this is going to go. But I think that they must have signed a contract with Funko that says I'm going to do this many exclusives this year. Right?
Yeah.
So Funko is going to try and hold them to that contract by not backing down, by saying, nope, this is a Walmart exclusive. That way, when they go to court, they'll be able to say, we upheld our end of the deal. I don't think they know that a company like Walmart will keep them in court for the rest of their life. It won't matter.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with a giant company like that.
No,
to be honest with you.
They'll take that little company and they'll bury them in a corner somewhere for the rest of their life in a courtroom and not care that they did it. And I think that's my theory as to what's going on and why they keep announcing Walmart exclusives. It only makes sense that they would have signed a contract that said, I'm going to do this many exclusives this year. I mean, it only makes sense if you think about it. And it doesn't make any sense that Funko keeps saying, this is the next Walmart exclusive.
Yeah, because like I said, we failed on the Godzilla Kong. Now you're starting to talk about. I think when the Masters of the Universe stuff came out, you're still showing Walmart exclusives, or was there another item that I saw that was like,
yeah, no, that was one of the Masters of the Universe. They were still showing Walmart exclusive.
Yeah,
it's like whoa. KNL, I totally agree with you that it was a good, decent film from a writer's perspective, but it was the basis of the film that I can't get behind. I just can't get behind like the basis of the film. If they would have tweaked that just a little, and that's all they had to do was a little tweaking, they could have changed the whole narrative of the story. And they chose not to, even after they knew that your military bases weren't going to allow this film to be showed on their base, after countries weren't going to allow this film to be shown in their country. They still like held their gun. Sometimes you have to back down a little. And that was one of those situations where a company should have backed down just a little. They could have tweaked it just a little to where you would have been like,
I'm a Star Wars. I mean, I'm a Joaquin Phoenix fan, and I still thought that movie was garbage.
Yeah, from a director's stance, it was done well, right? The movie itself was done well. The storyline needed to just be changed a little, not even a lot. They could have tweaked it just a little and totally changed the narrative of that story, but they just chose not to. I went and seen it in theaters. I still went and seen it, but it was one of them that after I seen it, I said, man, they should have made a better decision than what they made. I don't
know. I think everything DC tries to put different, or at least DC films. I'm not gonna trash DC completely because I think DC's comics are on point, but their films, they keep trying to give you a different eye of something or give you a different perspective by bringing in crappy actors. But it's just why don't you just tell the damn story?
Well, they have to get away from Universal Studios.
That's what they do. They need to get sold. DC needs to get sold by somebody else. Somebody that wants to put the films out that the fans want.
Yes. They have to get, and it's not Universal Studios. Who is it?
It's Time Warner.
Time Warner. They have to get away from Time Warner. They have to. They've been broke forever. That might not even be right. I'm trying to remember exactly who it is.
I can't remember at the moment.
But it's garbage. They've been producing garbage for a really long time. Look at my favorite one is Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad had the potential to be such a bigger film than it was.
Oh
They
yeah.
had Will Smith, they had I can't remember, Harley Quinn. They had just
Margot
massive
Robbie.
big name actors in that movie, and it had the potential to just be massive, and they messed it up. I mean, they just messed it up. And
Hopefully James Gunn can bring the second one back. James Gunn is a fantastic director. So it has potential. I really hope they don't screw up Shazam 2 with the Black Adam. I think that would be a shame because Shazam 1 was so good. But I just think, trying to tell, you're not putting the time in, you're not putting the effort into these characters enough to give them the dues that they need. But yeah, I agree. I mean, you got to think, like, right now there's a big controversy over the Snyder Cut. Mind you, Time Warner never wanted the Snyder Cut to ever, reach, light of day. But there was so much overwhelming want for the Snyder Cut that they finally just said, all right, screw it, just do it and get it done with. But, Snyder had at least a 3-movie plan for it. And as much as the fans want it, it's never going to happen because Time Warner doesn't want Zack Snyder. They've had that much of a fallout that Time Warner doesn't want Zack Snyder to pretty much have any say on it. Although it was storyline still was kind of weak, but compared to the 2017 to the Zack Snyder, I mean, night and day difference on how well he told the story. Even though it was a bad story, but how well he actually explained it a little bit more.
I haven't even watched it.
It was good. It was good, and he had a great ending that kind of talked into some more stuff. But like I said, it's just there's a lot of things in there that I think Zach could make a lot of money, doing it. But Time Warner is kind of like the problem with Lucasfilms right now. They've got certain management up there that's just screwing it all up.
Do you think they're too woke? I think they're too woke. I'm just convinced they're too woke. They need to slow down. Just calm down a little bit. Calm down. Calm down. All right, let's talk about Funko and their product line, though, because we kind of like touched on that just a second ago. They came out with the albums, right? That was right before they came out with the sodas. So the pre-orders for the albums went out before the sodas. They came out with the handbags. They came out with, I think they've always done the shirts, right? They came out with the handbags. Then they came out with the comic, the comic. What do they call that? The comic something. I can't remember. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. The Superman, right? With the comic book, Superman #1 comic book.
Yeah,
they just came out with that one. And now they're coming out with Funko Gold, but yet they still can't get products to the shelf on time.
Yeah, but I think they have something there. I mean, they're doing the albums, and I think doing the albums is a smart thing. I think doing the comic books is a smart thing because they have something there where they could do those comic books with all the big first appearances and all that stuff. I think that would be fantastic to do, but I think that they're failing. Their artistic side of Funko is fantastic. They're doing great work, everything like that. Their logistics side, screwing up 10 ways to Sunday. Whoever's running their logistics needs to be fired and fired fast.
I'm with you on that.
I just don't get it. I don't get. I mean, the sole product of being being able to sell stuff and make a product and make a profit is, if you're going to make more money off of exclusive items, then give it to the people. Don't hide stuff from them or anything like that. Give them the product. Give them the product that they want.
Speaking of exclusives, did you pick up that Tony the Tiger today?
No.
You didn't pick up that Tony the Tiger today?
It was kind of ugly, to be honest with you.
What? That was an OG Tony the Tiger.
No, there was a cooler Tony the Tiger that came out in the past. It's about $300.
That's that one.
Good, but this one did not look good, by the way.
That's that one. that's the one that's $200-300 that they're ruining the resale value of.
No, that wasn't my thing. I was
What?
I was out I was out looking for this bad boy to put him in the box.
So our group, let's check this out. Let me go through the story with y'all. So I got my boat put in the lake today. I still got to get my other boat put in the lake today. But I got one of the boats put in the lake today. I am riding to Walmart to get some starter fluid so that I can just do it easy, right? I'm gonna do it the easy way. My phone goes off and I almost didn't check it. I almost said, and something just said, check your phone. So I reached over, checked my phone, and there was a link to the Tony the Tiger on my phone. So that's the third exclusive I have picked up this year. What a great group of guys that is.
Well, wait, hold on. Go back on that one more time.
So the chat that we're in is who sent me the message for the Tony the Tiger.
Oh, yeah.
That I, at 45 minutes after 12, they did some crazy, like sneaky stuff today. Crazy, sneaky stuff. Now, do you think that they're trying to combat the bots? What do you think's going on with that? What was up with that crazy, sneaky ninja move that they tried to do? Thank you, Comic Book Poser.
I don't know. Mind you, Comic Book's going for that.
Yeah, I'll do 2 on that one.
That gets him 10 entries. I don't know. I think it's. I mean, really, are we really questioning at this point? You know, Funko's thoughts of anything. I mean, anything they're doing right now makes absolutely no sense by any means.
This was a crazy drop. I know a lot of people that missed this drop. I wasn't one of them for once. For once, I was of them. I've been one all year long. I know a lot of people that missed this drop. I'm surprised you didn't jump on it though.
I saw it come through everybody's feeds.
What's up, Red?
And stuff like that. I saw it come through everybody's feeds. I briefly looked at it. It's like, I don't know, that Tony looks kind of crap. And I was like, nah, I'm out. I'm good.
It's an OG Tony. OG Tony. And it was up there for a good like 20 minutes before it sold out.
That's because it looked like crap.
It doesn't look like
nobody
crap.
really want that. Now the Tony. Okay, dude, hold on. Now I gotta find it.
Don't talk about my OG Tony like that.
Oh, come on. There was an older Tony the Tiger. Hold on here.
Don't talk about my OG Tony like that. He said, how does he say it?
It looked horrible.
How does he say it? What's Tony say? He says, what does he say?
It looks like crap.
What does Tony say? Oh, yeah. No, that's not what he says. What does he say? I don't know. I'll figure it out a little bit. Figure that one out a little bit.
I'm not giving it to you. I'm not giving it to you.
I'm not giving it to you.
I'm not giving it to you.
He's all retro. He is retro. He's an OG Tony the Tiger.
But come on, man. This one looked good. If they had this up there, I would have bought it.
That's it. They're great.
This one right there, I would have bought. Where is it? Come on, bring it up. If it looked like that,
that's what it is.
No, it looked different, didn't it?
Yes. It's the OG Tony.
No.
Yes.
I thought it was a different. I could have sworn I saw a different one.
What it's here? It's the OG version of the one you were just looking at, right? So it's that same Tony and that same pose, but it's the OG version of him.
Yeah, that right there. I'm sorry, but that I don't care OG or not. That thing is ugly as sin.
That thing is pimp. That's don't talk about my Tony the Tiger like that.
That Tony the Tiger looks awesome. This one looks ugly as crap. I don't care. It is ugly.
That Tony the Tiger is pimp. They're great.
My daughter could draw a better Tony the Tiger than that.
That thing's pimp. Look, I'm excited for that one. I haven't been as excited for a pop in a long time. I'm excited to see this one. It's gonna go right with my ad icons.
If they start doing this like old school looking,
I hope so.
I'm out.
What?
I'm done.
I'm not done. I'll try and get every one of those. Every one of those, I'll try and grab the OGs. OGs.
No,
those are the original gangsters.
I'd be out.
They're great. Oh, geez. Look at him. He's done now. That's it.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. It's it.
You want to spin that
no.
wheel and see who's going to take home the Beetlejuice today?
Well, let's start that because I know we've had a bunch of people come in before
Yes.
since we originally talked about. Now, guys, we do have some giveaways today. We've got the Beetlejuice soda. We've got a pack of Pokemon cards that I just happened to see at Target and decided I'll just buy this. I have nothing about Pokemon, so I don't know what they're worth. And since it's Star Wars week, we've got Darth Vader #1 Hot Topic exclusive. And why is everyone thinking I look scruffy? It's just because the camera's closer today.
You don't tell him. They're great.
Now, we're not sending anybody to channels or anything today. What we're doing is we're actually I'm straight up telling you, we're stealing this from a some YouTubers of ours. Just so actually we can try to start putting some of this back into finding you guys to continue doing things like this and find you guys some of these really, really cool Funko Pops like the Darth Vader one. And if you guys want the Pokemon stuff, I have no problem waiting in line for that stuff. But what this is going to do is $3 super. This is all based off super chats. So $3 super chat gets you an entry. $5 super chat gets you 2 entries. $10 gets you 5. 20 gets you 10. And if you are a Donut Life member, you automatically get one, except for Wayne.
Except for Wayne. Yeah, I knew that was coming. I'm going to get a Tony the Tiger from now on. I'm going to be like, they're great. Every time he starts messing with me, I'm just going to hit that little emoji and make it.
Now you're going to go find one of those memes that he was going to jump in there.
All right. Good stuff.
No,
anyways,
collecting with red. I'm usually like this. It's probably maybe a little bit more trimmed up than this is, but it's just because we're using new camera angles now. We usually use this one.
This guy's going away off the video that I posted Wednesday. If you'd watched the video all the way to the end, I told you exactly how to get entered to win this guy. If you didn't watch my video all the way to the end, you should seriously start considering watching them all the way to the end. Even if you just speed ahead, there's normally Diesel at the end of my videos, which is a lot more entertaining than myself. So maybe you should think about just watching it to the end so that you can see my little buddy Diesel. Chase, we truly, truly appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
Truly, truly appreciate you. But anyways, if you're not watching my videos to the end, you should probably start because you're going to miss out on some really cool giveaways for sure. For sure.
They get you. Was it? He's a channel member. He's a Donut Life member, ain't he?
Who's that? Chase's Kingdom he is a Donut Life.
That's 2 + 1. He gets 3.
3. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, I'm trying to get these things into the wheel at the same time.
Oh, you're right. Are you actually you're doing the wheel? Oh, you're doing a lot of work over there. Got lots and lots of work going on.
Well, because I got to get everybody's multiple entries in. So
my Whatnot auction, everything's finally done in Whatnot. I'm going to be scheduling another Whatnot auction probably in 3 weeks. I think this one's a mandatory Whatnot auction, by the way. So there's probably going to be some really cool stuff in this one that I didn't personally put in this one.
His wife told me the other day it's a mandatory Whatnot auction. And she's making the decisions. So if there's going to be a Whatnot auction to check out, it's going to be this one.
I'm pretty sure you're going to want to come check this one out. I just have a feeling that if you miss out on my next Whatnot auction, that you're going to be truly missing out. I just have a feeling that you're going to be missing out.
I just told her if she needs to get rid of that red Mando.
That red Mando's not going anywhere. It's still not going anywhere. The red Mando is still staying with the rest of the Mandalorians. He has found his Mandalorian home.
So if you need to get rid of him, you know where to send him to.
He's one of them that no one needs to get rid of. We'll get rid of my Supermans first.
Yes, Chase, I am drinking the rum again.
Yes, rum again.
I keep forgetting to buy beer again. I don't normally buy beer, and I always have rum in the house. That's why.
I got my lake trash tour going on. It's going to be 2021. I don't know what we're going to be doing for my lake trash tour, but y'all have to stick around and see this summer what's going to be going on.
Red wants to know how Diesel is.
Diesel is good. You should be watching to the end of the videos. You get to see Diesel. See, Yesy Lou said Wayne's wife's fire sale. That's exactly what it's gonna be too.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I'm gonna
like it.
call
I
it too.
like it.
That's what I'm calling it too. Wayne's wife fire sale. That is what we were calling
That's
that one.
funny. That's funny. I like it.
I'm writing it down because that's what I'm calling that one.
Oh, we got Ken in the house. I didn't even see him sneak on in here. What's up, Ken? How you
What is up,
doing?
brother? It's gonna be a lot of fun though. I really enjoyed doing the last one. I still need to thin out my collection a little. I'm glad that I didn't do any more than 18. I won't do any more than 18 this time either, by the
I think
way.
there's a lot to box up.
It
All
is. It is a lot of work. It's a lot. It's a lot to keep track of. It's a lot to get boxed up, and doing it by myself, I'm not ever going to do more than 18. I think that that's the magical number to do right there. I mean, it's a lot of printing. It's a lot of everything, but it's also a lot of fun, and it truly helps get the horde like thinned out some. So the horde's going to get thinned out again here in probably 3 weeks or so. But if you're not following me on Whatnot, you probably should be already. Go follow me on Whatnot. There's lots of fun stuff going on over there.
I should probably eventually clean out some stuff because doing this change over the room, I've definitely looked at some that I have that I'm just like, do I really need that one?
I'd be ashamed to show you my area right now. I have like pops stacked over there. I got pops stacked over there. I got pops stacked. I would be ashamed to do a pan of my room right now.
If you guys want to see the behind the scenes of WayneKo, all
It
you guys
needs-
do is go to the Patreon channel for
That's
the
right.
behind the scenes content.
That's right. I'd be ashamed right now to show anyone because this is like me, and I'm trying to like get everything redone. So everything right now has got like this unevenness to it. The my chi is off, is how they say. My yin and yang are not like yin and yang at this moment, and it messes with me every time I'm in here. I don't even come in here. I've been filming over there and not even stepping in here. It bothers me that bad. I mean, it bothers me that bad right now, and I'll get it fixed.
Time to thin out. Time to thin out.
A little bit more. Just a little bit more. Thin out a little bit more.
See, and that's I think when my wife started doing this, she started going with like, my collections of what my zombies, my Captain Americas, my Stan Lees, stuff like that. And then, on the bottom there, I think it's the area you can kind of see closest here. These are just like some of my favorite items. Some of the icons and stuff like that. So, and just like that, I think someone's in here, but just like that Jack in the Box, that thing's never going anywhere.
There you go. I had to move so Chase could see the unicorn in the background.
No,
it's not lit up.
You need some batteries in that.
Hey, so check this out. I don't know if y'all know that I'm pretty creative. I am going to make a head sculpt bust of a unicorn coming up here soon. So y'all just sit back and wait. I'm going to have my own unicorn bust coming up here soon. I have been working on it. Give me a little while, and I've got this going on. It's going to be pretty cool.
I do have to. I will send this to Wayne. Zach, of course, Zach makes a lot of memes of us, and he has sent out quite a bit. And before he sent me a new one the other day, actually
Zach
during your live,
jokes.
and I just haven't sent it to him yet.
Zach's always got jokes. Always got jokes.
He comes up with some good ones. I mean, we still have his other one up here.
I'm going to eventually get this figured out. I need the Alice in Wonderland posters, so if y'all get a chance to grab those and I don't, how about grab me an extra one?
I'll grab some. I'm not going for them, but I'll grab some if I get a chance.
For this wall back here?
That wall's pretty bare.
I'll get it straight. It'll get straightened out eventually.
You gotta get like some neon paint and just start like painting on the wall.
I thought about it, but then I thought I'm just going to leave it black and I'm going to get those posters and put up. And if I don't get those posters, I can go get the Rocket and the Venoms. I mean, there's all kind of Funko posters that are out there that I can put up. I just prefer to put up the Alice in Wonderland ones. That's what I want back there. That is what I see going back there.
You can envision it.
That's right. I can envision them back there. It's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. For sure, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen eventually.
Eventually, it's going to happen for sure.
Just like I got to find a spot for Wolverine in the box.
I've got a spot for him. You can send him to me. I'll figure out where he needs to go.
No. I'm just happy because that's really probably the one I wanted out of all of them. I mean, if I can get the Deadpool, cool. But other than that, I'm not like, okay, I'm like, all right, whatever. Right. But the Wolverine was the one I wanted. So
Well, you know, the Deadpool was the one I wanted. So I was after the Deadpool. I mean, that was it. I wanted the Wolverine, but if I don't get him, I'm not. It's no spilt milk to me.
And like I said, I'm not going. I mean, I have, and like I was telling my wife the other day, you know, I'm not going for all of them because I think the ones I have in that box alone to me are some of my favorite ones. I mean, you got Cap, you got Iron Man, you got Spider-Man, you got Thor. I mean, I would like the Hulk, which I will eventually find, even if I got to buy him off of eBay. I will eventually get Hulk, but I mean, that's pretty much the only other one that's come out that I'm like, I really do want it. The Alice ones I think are really, really cool, and I wouldn't mind getting some of the sodas, but I'm not rushing to grab them by any means.
I need everything in that line. Everything in that line I need. That'll be like the one piece of Disney that will be in my studio or in my collection, however you want to look at it. That'll be in my collection. That is the one piece of Disney that I want. Other than
Well,
that,
speaking of Disney, I don't know if you guys heard. I'm going to try to contact my hit up my contact at World of Disney, but they are supposed to be releasing the pirate on the treasure chest this Monday.
I thought people said that thing was already for pre-order.
I know it's going to be available on DisneyShop.com
Right
on Monday the 10th.
Okay. Well, I thought people said that it had already come up, but it's look. You never know. You know how rumors start on the internet. All kinds of rumors start on the internet all the time.
And that one I may luckily I'm usually I get off of work really early so I can drive on over there and try to get in line to grab me one of those. I think those things are pretty cool. Although I think Disney usually lets you buy two.
One of those dirty rumors on the internet said that Wolverine was going to be available today, even though he was supposed to be available on the 11th. The 11th.
He is available.
The 11th.
He's available today.
The 11th. Target. Get your act together. Is when he was supposed to be like available. The 11th.
That's Funko can't get their act together. I'm
just
sorry.
Stick to a date.
I think Target finally just said, "Screw it. We finally got some product from Funko. Let's put it out."
Just stick to a date. Just one of the dates. I don't just stick to one of them. It's so annoying. Super annoying.
I don't know. They're I don't know what they're doing anymore to me. I'm honest with you. But let's give away anybody else want in on this thing?
You can give away the soda real quick. Just pull up that video and spin the wheel.
Is that the name for that one?
Yeah, it's Beetlejuice Chase Roulette. It's the one that doesn't have
that one.
Yeah, it has a hashtag on it. Hashtag. What is the hashtag on that? Somebody tell me what the hashtag was on that one. I don't even remember what the hashtag was.
Oh no, I gotta go find that video.
Here, I'll go find it for you. It'll take me 2 seconds.
I need the.
It's the one that doesn't have any views. It's that one. Find the video that doesn't have any views. It's so bad.
Which one was it?
It's Beetlejuice Funko Soda Chase Roulette plus giveaway at the end that no one paid attention to. It was hashtag WayneKo Crew. Look at that. Hashtag WayneKo Crew is what it was. Look, I knew some of these guys would know because some of these guys actually watch my videos all the way to the end. For the rest of y'all, I am hating, by the way. I am hating that you're not watching my stuff all the way to the end. You should be watching my stuff all the way. Or if nothing else, you should be hitting the thumbs up right now. So click that thumbs up, wherever it's at this moment. Whether it's
remember, guys, this is the one where with the hashtag one. The other ones is going to be on a wheel.
Wherever it might be, you should have already hit that hashtag, and you should have been watching it to the end. Diesel is at the end of my videos. If I watch my videos for nothing else, I would watch them just to see Diesel. That's my little buddy. I'm teaching him right now how to use those buttons. Have you seen those buttons? Or do you teach the dog how to press it when he wants to treat? I am teaching him at this moment how to use those buttons. And he's going to get it because he's the smartest dog I've ever seen in my life. So that's going to start being at the end of the videos. I right now I've got him where he can almost do treat. He walks up and he's like, "Oh, I need to hit it because I'm hungry." Because he's always hungry. He lives a hungry life. It's just who he is. Just who he is.
All right, you got 6 comments on that one.
6 of y'all watched my video all the way to the end. That's all right. Go ahead and spin the wheel. I'm not giving anybody any chance to go over there. You should have watched it to the end.
This is a name. This one's a name picker.
That's right. You should have watched it to the end. I appreciate everybody that did catch that and watched it all the way to the end. For everybody else, you need to start paying attention a little. I'm just kidding. I still appreciate you. Just kidding. Don't take me too serious. Let's see who we got. Who is this one going to?
Ryan
Ryan.
Shimba.
Yes. I'm not even going to try and say that. I truly, truly appreciate you, brother. I talk to Ryan all the time. He's a part of a member of the channel. I will get your address and we'll get this guy sent out to you.
All
I know
right.
that you're in Hawaii at the moment though, but I will definitely get that guy sent out to you.
Ryan, congratulations. Appreciate it. Now, this is our wheel. This is going to be for the Pokemon pack and the Darth Vader.
Are you doing both of them?
I'm going to do both of them today.
Oh, man.
I'm doing both of them. So I've got so far everybody's name in that's done super chats and the amount in. So I'll give you guys, let's go for 5 more minutes if you guys want to get in on this through super chats.
Are you doing both of them at the same time?
No, 2 separate ones.
I was about to say, y'all are messing up. Y'all need to hurry up. They only got to donate once to be in both of them?
You got to donate once, and it's $3 get you 1 entry, $5 get you 2 entries, 10 get you 5, and 20 get you 10. And right now, Comic Book Poser has the greatest advantage. He's got 10 entries in there.
Comic Book Poser is beat the odds on y'all.
And mind you guys, we're doing this to help on shipping, as well as mind you, any money that I ever get in from my channel goes directly back into the channel. So therefore, I can find you guys bigger and better giveaways to be had.
Appreciate you, brother.
So Chase, again, appreciate you. And because I think Chase already did 10, I'll give him the extra one, so he gets 3, and he's a Donut Life member, so he gets a total of 6 entries.
6 entries. Look at that. Gonna get both of them at the same time, man. That's the Vader. The Vader's worth it. The Vader is truly, truly worth it.
I haven't seen the Vader before. I happened to pull in that. I pulled that from a Gem Pops box.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think that they're going to do the rest of the SDC stuff the way that they're doing right now?
I hope not.
Do you think that we're going to see it all go up for pre-order and them not announce that it's for pre-order? That's my biggest fear, right? My biggest fear is that this stuff's all going to go up for sale and they're not going to announce that they were San Diego Con exclusives, right? They're just going to you're just going to end up finding out somewhere. Yeah. They're going to be like, "Oh, the San Diego Con exclusive." What? Why didn't you announce that was
especially being the San Diego Con? I mean, you got to give some credit to San Diego. Come on, man. It's one of the, that's the granddaddy of them all. You got to give some respect to San Diego, Comic-Con and do it up right. I don't get what they're doing. It just makes no sense at all. And I hope they don't. I hope they do it normal, and I hope they get rid of this stupid lottery.
If they get rid of the stupid lottery, that's probably never going to happen.
Jesse, you did have 2 $5 super chats, so you did get a total of what did I say? 3 for 5, 2 for 5.
I don't know, I think it was 3. I think it was 3.
No, it's $3 for 1, $5 for 2. And so, yeah, I got you down for the extra giveaway item. So I did note that you had 2 $5 super chats.
Got you covered.
You're in there.
So you managed to pick up the Pokemons today. Was there a lot of people there to pick up Pokemons, or were they just there for the optic, the derail optics? Because that's what everybody's been after. They haven't been after none of the Pokemon stuff. Very few and far in between have been after the Pokemon stuff. They've been after that ghost cards too. I mean, those have been pretty hot right now.
Well, I think we're, even when I had it, they had like a whole, like one of those locked up wire cabinets that they were doing, and they just had a whole bunch of them sitting in there, and people were still going crazy over these things. I mean, there was a mom and son that were sitting there arguing with him because the guy's like, no, one per person. She's like, well, I want one, and he's buying one. So I don't know. I was just like, let me just grab my stuff and get out of here. I don't feel like getting into an argument with nobody.
Now, that's the one argument that everybody needs to let go. It's funny you brought that up because they try and do the same argument with me, right? So if I have my daughter with me and I'm like, all right, cool, I can only buy one, she can only buy one. They're like, no, you can only buy one. And I'm like, no. She has her own debit card. I'm like, whoa. She grown. She do what she want to do. And so that's one of the things they do need to quit with. Well, y'all are together, and just because we're together doesn't mean that she might not want one.
Yeah, I mean, don't get that wrong. I mean, I knew that. I mean, that sounded odd, but it still didn't. I mean, it didn't. I just didn't feel like getting into an argument. I got my stuff. I was good. Let me get out of here, type thing.
To me, that just means they're being too nitpicky, right? They're being over the top nitpicky at this point. How many people that are here are into Pokemon? I would kind of like to know. I know that we have like the standard group of guys here, but how many of y'all are into Pokemon? How many of y'all are into Pokemon?
Like you said, I just grabbed it because it was there. I know some people are into it, whether you want to sell this or not. If you guys aren't into it, then next time I see them, I won't grab them. But I figured I know these things are kind of hot right now, so that's why I decided to grab it.
Well, I'm curious, right? Because I kind of have a lot of Pokemon packs, so I'm kind of curious as to how many people here are really into Pokemon. Because I just didn't think that there was that big of a following for it till here recently.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Until recently, and then that's the crazy part about it. That I was just like, I mean, that's nuts. That all this just, and again, we've said it had to be something about with the COVID and people being home, people trying to resell them. I mean, that's the only reason I think it's had so much of a craziness to it. But
well, this is also their 25th year anniversary. I mean, so this is Pokemon's 25th year anniversary. Yeah, so there's a lot of that going on as well, right? A lot of the stuff that is being like thrown out is because it's their 25-year anniversary, like Vivid Voltage and battle styles in general. It's all kind of like been thrown out there because this is their 25th year anniversary. I think Funko PDX is saying he either like is a huge Pokemon collector.
I think he said he's a big in there. I don't know if Candyman just showed up, so I don't know if he is. But we're going to go ahead and give away this pack then. This is I don't even know what it is. It's I guess it's a starter pack, I guess. I don't know. You guys know, definitely hit it up. Let know. I don't really know anything about Pokemon, so I just grabbed a box and went from there. But we'll see if who gets it and goes from there. Again, guys, any super chats, $3 get you 1 entry, $5 get you 2 entries, $10 get you 5 entries, and 20 get you 10 entries. So if you want in those super chats, that's what these are based off of. And we are going to go ahead and give away this Funko It's Pokemon. So we're going to shuffle this up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's spin it. K&L.
K&L Collectibles. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations.
K&L, definitely hit me up on Instagram again. I don't know if I've got – I know I've sent stuff to you. I don't know if I've got your address, but hit it up. But now we're going to go for the number 1, Darth Vader. Hot Topic, still in the pop protector. So let's shuffle this up again.
How many likes does this video have? How many likes are we at right now?
I have no idea. Should hit that like button though.
You should definitely be hitting that like button at this moment. I got to figure out how many likes we're at right now.
4, 5, 6, 7. Who's going to win the Darth Vader?
Only at 7, guys. There's more of y'all in here than 7.
Chase's Kingdom.
Chase's Kingdom.
Darth Vader winner. And don't forget, I'm going to bring this back up to big screen. And I have Chase's address, so don't worry about that one. But I am going to start doing this, and I'll have some stuff on Instagram that I'll be sharing around. But this bad boy, I'm finally ready to get rid of this bad boy. But this isn't going to happen until I reach 2,000 subscribers. So this is going to be my 2,000 subscriber big giveaway. Only 3,000 of them made, so try to get on in there.
It's going to be a good giveaway for 2,000 subscribers. Good giveaway. I haven't started anything on 2,000. I don't even think I'm going to hit 2,000 subscribers this year. I think it's going to be like I think it's going to be like the middle of next year or something.
You're going to hit 5,000 subscribers. Keep talking.
Middle of next year sometime, I'm going to hit 2,000 subscribers probably. Something to that effect.
You're going to hit 5,000 this year. What are you talking about?
Well, that was a lot of fun. That was interesting. That was different. That was something different than what we normally do.
Something different, and we're going to keep trying to change things out from time to time. Like I said, all this goes right back into finding you guys bigger and better products, just like our Patreon and stuff like that. That's why we did that, so we can find you bigger and better products.
So much fun,
like that. And yes, JKL, you did miss out on Darth Vader.
You missed Darth Vader. Hey, I discovered something talking about Darth Vader. Did you know that no matter how you spell Darth Vader in your phone, it will change it to dark every single time? It changes it to dark either that or I have messed my autocorrect up so bad that it thinks I'm so illiterate that it immediately tries to change Darth to dark, no matter what I do. So I just quit trying to fix it and just started calling him Dark Vader everywhere I was at. I was like, "Yep, it's Dark Vader." And so if that happened to you on Instagram and you were like, "Man, that dude's illiterate," oh no, I knew
spell check.
How it was supposed to be spelled. My phone didn't know how it was supposed to be spelled.
But Jesse Lou, you didn't think I'd part ways with Black Lightning. To be 1,000% honest with you, when I got him last year, I really just grabbed him to see if I could get it. I didn't have a huge connection with him like I did the Jack in the Box or anything like that. But I figured I'd hold on to it for a while and find that good opportunity to be able to give it away. I didn't have that huge connection with it.
Yeah, K&L says that he's typed Darth so much that his autocorrect knows now. That's good because mine doesn't. It just steady changes it every single time. What is in his lake trash? What is in?
I think he's talking about your beer.
Oh no! It's a gumball head. It's super hard to get your hands on. It's super strong, man. I don't really know like what. It's some kind of a wheat beer. Gets you drunk as shit. It's one of those white boy wasted after 2 beers for sure. I mean it's like white boy wasted. White boy wasted after 2 beers. It's the craziest damn thing I've ever done. Lake Trash Tour 2021.
That's funny.
Yeah,
but yeah,
see it this year.
So I'll be promoting. You will hear about it in the videos, and you will see promotions on the 2K Road to 2K giveaway. So, what did Chase just say? Our wife is screaming, "You won!" And I hopped in the shower for 2 seconds.
Slush says, "I like White Claws." I don't like White Claws. Let me explain to you
I drank one before and I did not like it.
Well, you know what a White Claw tastes like, right? It tastes like TV static that you used to hear on your TV. That TV static, and it's like somebody screamed a flavor on the other end of the house. They screamed "grape" and TV static. That's what White Claws. They taste so bad, so bad. 0 calories though. Just horrible. You just drink just straight liquor if you wanted 0 calories.
And JKL's out again. You know where to send that Vader, Chase.
Comic book poser said I look like a White Claw distributor. Oh man!
I had to throw this.
What is wrong with you?
That's funny.
Huh?
Where is it? I already go. Slush. So my phone does the same thing with Hooker and Mother.
Yeah, it just keeps trying to change it.
Okay, guys. You guys have been fantastic. We always appreciate it. We're always going to keep changing things up and trying to find good things for you guys. We always appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and hit that like button down below because Mando is going to agree that you need to hit that like button.
Absolutely, he's going to agree. Mando's going to agree with that statement 100%. What about Techbot After Dark? Do you have that going on tonight?
We do have Techbot After Dark. We're going to be talking about basically the decline of Disney Plus, and can Marvel or Star Wars bring it back?
Dun, dun, dun.
We'll see.
Have to wait and see. I think I've already done all my shameless plugs. You got anything going on this week you want to talk about?
No, my big shameless plug is my big 2K giveaway. No, that's about all I got.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing a 2,000 subscriber giveaway till the middle of next year when I hit it, by the way.
You're going to hit it. You're going to hit it. Don't worry.
The middle of next year. That's what I'm going to do.
I may try to do Probably not a YouTube live, but I may do an Instagram live if I go over to Disney on Monday morning and get in line for that pirate.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
See. I know Chase kept saying he was going to come up here when they released that, but I don't hear of him coming up here to get that Pirates of the Caribbean pop.
Something wrong with Slush.
There's
just something wrong with that guy. I appreciate it, guys.
But thank you guys for coming.
Yes.
As always.
Have a good night.
Wait, which one? Which video we do?
Here, I'll hit it for you. Don't worry. I got this. Maybe I got this. Maybe I don't got this. Who knows? I'm going to try and get this. Let's see. Nope. Don't have it. Now, which one is it? It's this one. Definitely this one.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Sometimes the easiest things to do take the longest amount of time to get done. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed that, but before we get out of here real quick, guys, don't forget to go check our channel memberships out. These are both very new features to Mr. Techbot and myself, but we're both very proud that we have made it to this point. So go check out our memberships. The link should be down in the description below. If it's not down in the description below, you should be able to go to any one of our videos and it'll be down in the description below. So make sure you go check that out. It's super cool, fun way to get interactive with the channel. You'll get some really cool icons, some really cool emojis you can drop over in that super chat. You can drop over there in that chat so that you can flex on everybody a little bit. And don't forget that any and all super chats will go down in the description after this video is over. Give us 15, 20, maybe even 30 minutes to get it down in there. I mean, we might not be able to do it right away. You know, we've got to eat dinner and still hang out with our family, but we truly appreciate all of you guys, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Have a good one.